welcome back to my channel. Go ahead and click that like and subscribe button to get turned up but totally tired. So I got my computer here, so if you see me looking down, I'm looking down at my computer, answering all y'all questions about the military, and y'all been commenting under the video I made called My Basic Training Experience at Fort Jackson, South Carolina. So I'm just gonna go, I'm strolling down to the video right now. Oh, I need to edit some of these thumbnails, but I've just been lazy. Most of these I already answered, but some of these I haven't. So the first comment I see here is, OMG, I remember that one part at reception. Yeah, that's my friend CK. That's the girl that's actually in the video. I didn't even know she was for real subscribed to my YouTube channel. Yeah. At reception I didn't talk to nobody, but her friend, I'm just gonna say her real name, Martinez, she was my bunkmate, and I remember I asked her, I was like, I didn't talk to nobody, but I was like, we need some toilet paper. I'm getting tired not being able to wipe my ass because there's no toilet paper. So I asked her, and and C-Cat, the girl who commented under there, she was just like, yeah, because she was always at her bunk talking to her. And I asked her, like, we need to go tell a drill sergeant that we need some toilet paper. And we was scared to ask because he told us, he said, after lights out, y'all can't be coming down here and asking us questions. But we needed toilet paper. I'm like, you know what, I'm sorry, like, we need toilet. That's a mercy, in my opinion. I want to join the army. I'm so nervous though. I'm taking my ASVAB test later at the recruiting office after school. So let me explain. Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. That's literally what I did to so I have a face mask on my face, so don't come for me. So what the world is on your... Yeah, I have a face mask on my face. Yes, I do. So I remember I went to a recruiter's office and I took the ASVAB pretest. I took an ASVAB pretest actually at a recruiting office. Then he told me I did really good on the ASVAB pretest, and I was like eligible, and you know, he felt like I was good enough to take the actual ASVAB test. So that's when I actually went back again, and I went, and the recruiter, he drove me to this high school and took the ASVAB test there. So I didn't take the ASVAB test actually at the recruiting office. I took an ASVAB pretest. Okay, so I took because I kind of had an idea my junior year of high school that I kind of want to join the military, and I was like, I don't know if I really do or not, but they was offering, you know, to go take the ASVAB test. I was like, why not? So I signed up for it, and I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys, I made an 8. I made an on my ASVAB test, and I really could not understand because I genuinely thought I didn't really study, to be honest, but I thought I answered the questions decently. Like, I was so shocked when I found out my score was an 8. Your recruiter be having your back sometimes, if you know what I mean. So, you know, I really would kind of recommend doing it that way, like the way I did it too. All recruiters are not the same, but sometimes, you know, the real ones there. So yeah, don't be nervous taking the ASVAB. Study, because I did not study when I took it my junior year, and I made an 8 on it. So when I went back and took it my senior year with my recruiter, like my recruiter driving me to this high school, I made a 63 on it. Eligible for a lot of jobs with a 63. ASVAB book from Amazon. It's called Taking the ASVABs for Dummies or something like that. Y'all gonna see it on Amazon. Just look it up. And yeah, they have all kinds of practice stuff online. Just study. I did really good on my mechanics part on my ASVAB, so I was eligible for a lot of jobs with mechanics and stuff, which slick I'm not into, but I still kind of feel like now maybe I should have went with that type of MOS, because in the real, once you got the real world, that type of work will help you, like mechanics, working on cars, working on refrigerators, because that's what my friend well, that's not his real name, we call him CJ. He ended up getting reclassed to a 91 Charlie, I think it was. Let me see what that is. I'm pretty sure it was a 91 Charlie because of his ASVAB, which was working on refrigerators and air conditions. 91C equipment repair. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. He got reclassed to that. Don't do really good on the mechanic part and expect to get a job and doing something else, like, I don't know, something else, because you're going to be eligible for the things you did really good for. So make sure you really study hard and study really good on something you want your MS to be. That's all I have to say with that one. I literally just took off my face mask and you still see some of my face. But I know you're probably thinking, like, how was you eligible for a 42 Alpha then? Honestly, I don't know. The way my recruiter kind of explained it is, like, that's just one job that's open to everybody. Like, anybody can kind of get that job. So, was my dream job to be a 42 Alpha? The reason, I'm gonna honestly tell you the reason why I decided to be a 42 Alpha, I feel like it was gonna be a easy, clean job. Doing paperwork in the office. That's the type of job my cousin was in when she was in the Air Force, and she didn't have no complaints about it. So that's why I picked being the 42 Alpha. Honestly, what I really wanted to do between my options, I forgot what it was called, like the technical term for it, but it was making what is it called? Parachutes. Making parachutes, and you jumping out of airplanes and testing the parachutes and making sure, you know, you did like make the parachute right. That's the job I was gonna pick. But my recruiter kind of convinced me. My grandmother's like, yeah, you want to do that because that's putting your life on risk. What happens you don't, because you know you don't pay attention to detail, and then you might forget a stitch of the parachute. And then there you go dying and you're trying to pull a thing when you jump out the plane, the parachute's not working because you missed something, and now you're dead. Blah, blah, blah. So they kind of convinced me not to and go more towards the 42. But I mean, I put it this way: it's easy to become a 42, and it's easy to get chopped out with a 42. Okay, next one. I went through basic at Bravo 334 and was also at Bravo 369. See, I might have ran into her. I don't know, because I was 369 in AIT also. In Fort Jackson over the spring, summer. Oh, no, never mind. This was the spring. Well, I wasn't in Bravo Company. I was in Charlie Company. Bravo Company, I felt bad for Bravo Company. Bravo Company was bulldogs, and they literally had to bark at us. Like, when we or any other company walked past their company, whoop, 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 like they made them bark. And I heard they're worse than Charlie Company. As Bravo's the worst, Charlie's next worst, like in the middle, and then Delta's the best. Then I did Fox 5 at Echo Company 369. Oh, good luck in Germany. Wish I was active. Might change over. Oh, yeah, because Echo Company was finance or something at 369. Oh, I wonder how she changed over like that. If you're watching this YouTube video, please, like, hit me up on Instagram. Like, tell me more about that, because I'm still curious. And thank you. Obviously, I didn't make it to Germany, but who knows? The goal and the plan is still low-key to go to Germany. Y'all find out how I'm gonna still go to Germany later on. If that even comes to pass. Did you all do the new ACFT test? No, I did not do. I enlisted July 25th, 2019. And no, I did not have to do the new PT test, the new test. So what he's talking about, or is it a he or she? I don't know. B. I'm gonna say it's a he. He's talking about is, so I told y'all all you have to do to pass PT test is run. So for females, is you have to pass with an 1853 sit-ups. I forgot. I think it was like 53 sit-ups and then 19 push-ups to pass PT test. Well, with the new PT test they came out with, you have to be able to do pull-ups, oh, what is the other thing? I can't think of everything, but it's like you have to do 5. Well, I think they say you're gonna have to do 1 to pass, but they practice with 5. Then use the pegs, drill sergeant, use the pegs. Bro, I can't, my mind is going blank. I cannot think of all the little pull-up exercises we used to do. We used to like bring our legs and like swing them across the bar and then bring them back down. And then bring your legs to your chest. I can't remember. My mind is going blank. But no, I remember towards the end when I was finna leave when I was a holdover, I was talking to this girl at sick call, and she was saying they was doing a new APFT. So yeah, when I do go back, I will have to do it. I'm not worried because I've always been good at pull-ups. So I do all of them by myself. I don't need no spotter. So don't be scared. All you have to do to pass is 1. So 1 of each. Is it true that I can bring my own black underwear? And how far is Fort Jackson how is Fort Jackson in January? I'm going in the winter. Ooh, I would not recommend enlisting in the winter time. I would not recommend that. I'm gonna explain why. First, I'm gonna answer your first question about the black underwear. Okay. Again, when you first get there, you're gonna be at reception. They're gonna force you to buy. I'm really gonna show y'all the panties they make you buy. They're literally granny panties. Here's one. Look at these. Can y'all even see it? They're high-waisted, flabby in the back panties. And they're gonna make you put any other color panties you might have brought or had in your personal bag. They don't consider that as, yeah, your personal clothing. So then once I got the basic though, I was buying these granny. They only had granny panties at the PX for you to buy. Really, that's what she's supposed to be wearing. But I remember my grandmother sent me like, because when you look it up and they give you like a packing list, your recruiter gives you like this packing list and stuff, they say you're allowed to wear beige and black panties. I guess that's why they went ahead and let me keep them. But I know at reception they would not let you have any other panties but those granny panties you bought at the PX. But look at that. But when I got the basic though, still the same way. Only thing they offered at the PX was those granny panties. But my grandmother did send me some beige panties and some black panties in the mail when we had they was calling out mail and stuff that day, and they let me keep them. So, and nobody said anything to me. So at basic, yes, all depends. Because I thought for sure, to be honest, they was gonna be like, no, that's contraband. But technically, when you even join the army, they give like, you look up packing lists and stuff and look up things you list in the army, they say you can bring beige. And I'm pretty sure, I think it was beige and black and white panties, like neutral colors, you know. So yeah, they didn't say anything to me when I got, my grandmother sent me black and beige panties. So hey, I would just wait like what I did. And reception, no, you have to buy and use everything they give you at reception at the PX. And how is Fort Jackson in January? I'm going in the winter. So I didn't have basic training in the winter. I had it in the summer, but my AIT was in the winter. It was still in Fort Jackson, so I did not leave Fort Jackson at all. My reception was at Fort Jackson, my basic was at Fort Jackson, South Carolina, and my AIT was at Fort Jackson, South Carolina. So I'm pretty sure it's still gonna be the same. Because I remember I went to sick call one day and the girl was complaining how they don't let them wear their fleece jackets. They have to be sitting out there in the cold, because at reception that's all you do is stand. And how she was wondering, does it get better, like they actually let you wear stuff once you know, get in basic and stuff. And I was just like, wow, they really treat y'all bad at reception. Yeah, it's awful because they're stingy. I don't know why they will not let you wear your police jacket. They seem like they don't want you to wear your police jacket. They provide you with all this winter gear and never lets you wear. You can't wear your fleece jacket, you can't wear your silkies, your waffles, all that stuff, your gloves. Finally, it got so cold to the fact that we was out there shivering, and the sergeant major saw us, and they said, hey, go back and tell your drill sergeant that the sergeant major said y'all need to go back and put on police jackets and put on silkies and gloves and caps and stuff, because it's too dang cold for y'all out here shivering without that stuff on. So without that sergeant major, we would have been cold. So no, you're gonna be cold, because I don't know why they do that. I don't know why they want to treat us like shit so bad. Like they really treat you bad in the army. You're gonna be cold. I recommend, well, that's an ART. But no, at the PX, so they have like those things, like the little heat pouches you can put. Yeah, I buy stuff like to warm you up, because you cannot wear any of your gear unless the drill sergeant say you can wear it. Don't matter if it's -5 degrees and you like, obviously I'm finna put on this cap and gloves because it's too cold, like, not to be wearing that. You would get in trouble. The drill sergeant say, did I tell you to put that on? You have to, what the drill sergeant say is what you do. So I feel bad for you going in the winter time, because they're not gonna let you wear any of the stuff unless it gets so cold they're gonna have to, because they gonna be out there freezing them. So like, yeah, see, I'm gonna feel bad. Us drill sergeant over here wearing gloves and being all warm. We got over here, got all the trainees and soldiers out here freezing. So good luck though. It gets cold at Fort Jackson. I leave January the 7th to Fort Jackson, 42 Alpha. Again, I feel bad, because in that case, again, you're gonna have your AIT exactly 36.9 in Fort Jackson, because you're a 42 Alpha, and it's gonna be cold in January. Hopefully your basic, that doesn't mean your basic training is gonna be in Fort Jackson though. It might be because I think my friend, his was the guy I made the YouTube video with. I think he said Fort Stewart, which is Missouri. And I don't know. Hopefully your basic training is not in Fort Jackson. But you being a 42 Alpha, your AIT is gonna be in Fort Jackson, South Carolina, and it's gonna be cold, girl. It's gonna be cold. But by the time you get to AIT, it might be warmed up, because you guys still go through basic, which is 2 months. Yeah. LOL, I was platoon 3, 4. They told us y'all got canceled and the hurricane never came. Yep, we was so mad, bro, because I literally told my friend, I called her Poochie in the story time, the one I looked at her as a big sister. I said, watch, it's gonna be sunny, the birds gonna be chirping, everything. When this hurricane's supposed to be here. Came the next day, we woke up, it was just as pretty as it could be outside. Did you need a 50 or a 60 to pass the PT test in basic training? I don't care what anybody say. People be like, everybody keeps saying you pass your PT test with 50, 50, 50. No, you don't. That's what it says in the regulation in the book, but no. Every drill sergeant, every battalion, place you go, company, doesn't matter, they gonna tell you, I don't care what the heck the regulations say. I know the regulations say you gotta pass with 50, 50, 50. You do not. You have to pass with 60, 60, 60. So that's your answer, because you gonna read in that regulation, because that's how people the regulation is this. No, we don't care what the regulations say. Y'all have to pass with 60, 60, 60. And I looked at other YouTube videos too, they were talking about how that's exactly how it was with them. You had to pass your PT test with 60, 60. And I told y'all the requirement for 60, 60 was 19 for females push up. I think it was 53 sit-ups. Then the 18, 53 for run. For 60 60 60 60. I think, but 50 50 50. I think it's like 15 push-ups. I can't even remember how many sit-ups. And then the run is 19 something or 50 50 50. But no, you have to pass with the 60 60. But I don't care what the regulations say, because we was questioning the drill sergeants ourselves, but it says no. I don't, they need to update that regulation, because no, it's passed with 60 60 60. How did you get your phone in basic? So the rules are, so we thought, and I kept looking at all these YouTube videos, it all depends on what battalion, what company, how mean or how nice they are. Because every YouTube video I looked at before I left said every phase you're supposed to get a phone. But King Red Phase, I think we got a phone. King White Phase, we didn't get our phones. Blue Phase, we still didn't get no phone. We said, what the heck? I thought every phase we supposed to get a phone. The only time we got a phone, we got our phones for like 5 minutes, like each time, except for the last 3 phone calls. The last 3 phone calls we got for about an hour. Only because they have been cheating us out of phone calls all this time during White Phase and Red Phase when we supposed to be getting them. So came right before, a week or so before graduation. They let us have our phones about 3 times for about an hour. So yeah, that's how I got my phone in basic. They give us the phone when they feel like giving us the phone. Cause I thought, and that's what I kept hearing, was every phase they supposed to give you a phone call. They did not. They robbed us from my phone call. So when those drill sergeants feel like it, they'll give you your phone. What's up, Totally Tired? You good, girl? I'm good. I know it's this Trayvon Mack guy. He always be commenting under my videos. Shout outs to you. Like, let me know if I know you in person, because you be talking to me like I know you. Like, do I know you for real? Because I know a Mac that I went to basic training with, but I'm pretty sure you're not the same Mac. Did you know people that didn't know how to do push-ups, but they were able to get where they needed to be? I'm super worried, LOL. Do not be worried. Do not be worried. Yeah, I think I comment under this. I see somebody else comment under here. I'll ship it out in January. Y'all gonna be cold. Cause like I said, they treat y'all like shit. It's like shit. Like y'all be freezing. Okay, so don't let your basic training too be somewhere where it snows, cause I knew somebody who had AIT. I think it was. I don't think it was basic. It might have been basic, but they fucking told me it would snow. It would be snowing, and they still got up in the morning, 4:30 in the morning, and then PT. They didn't care if it was snowing, sleeting, hailing, whatever. So I'm so sorry. I made that mistake. That was a rookie mistake. Yes. I know, me personally, I knew how to, I put it this way. The way I used to do push-ups was either the girl push-ups, or if I did them the regular way, I like slightly bend my arms. Like, so technically, I never knew how to do push-ups the proper way until I got into basics. So I guess I'm an example, because I ended up passing. I think the most push-ups I ever done was 30 something. Yeah, I know they teach you how to do push-ups the proper way, because they all depends on who you get. But come that PT test time, they can be very picky. You didn't go all the way down and come up right, I'm not counting that push-up. Like, watch out for that. So make sure you don't cheat yourself on these push-ups, and when you do PT in the morning at basic, because all depends on who you get for your PT test, can be very picky, and you could have knocked out 5-10 push-ups, but in their opinion, you didn't go all the way down, you didn't go all the way up properly, so they didn't count that. It's been multiple things that happening. So yeah, basic training, it will really get you right. I don't know, a lot of people say you need to exercise before you get to basic. Me personally, I don't feel like you gotta go all out and become a bodybuilder before you come to basic, because that's what basic training is for. Is to get you physically ready to take your PT test and be ready. So yeah, because we used to have PT twice a day in the morning time, and then I think after dinner shower too, and then I think they cut it down to just one. But yeah, they will get you right, so don't worry. You do not worry about, oh my gosh, I gotta get in shape before I go. It's still good to have a good heads up, you know, but I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, you got to professional at doing push-ups and sit-ups and stuff, because they'll get you right. You'll be fine. If not, then you just get recycled. Recycle isn't that bad. I mean, I think how it goes, they'll recycle you, and then you get recycled to a different battalion that's like starting fresh and stuff. And then if you still don't pass your PT test, they'll send you to this training place just to get you physically fit. And then if you don't pass after that, then you're just getting chaptered. So, you know, you have multiple, at least with me. I was looking at this one YouTube video, girl, how she was saying how the way they battalion did. That's what I said. It all depends on your battalion and stuff. But with my battalion, that's one thing they was nice about. They gave us multiple chances to, like, we didn't have any recycles when it came to our battalion. We didn't recycle nobody because they gave multiple chances for you to pass your PT test. And even some people, I'm sorry, I know one girl who couldn't do one push-up after all that training. She still couldn't do one push-up, still graduated with us. They would pull it. I tell you, it all depends. They might can pull some strings for you, you know. And fucking AI too. This girl could not run worth shit. She could not run. She ran, scooped over like an old lady. I'm so sorry, I'm not trying to be mean, but she graduated AIT because I'm just throwing everything business out there, but supposedly, because like I told y'all, the people who are like your judge or whatever for the PT test are not your personal drill sergeant. They're drill sergeants and sergeants from other battalions and companies that come to your company to score you for the PT test. And a lot of the sergeants and stuff make mistakes and stuff. So supposedly her sergeant who was grading her for her PT test didn't time her right. She seen on her watch she passed with a 18:52, but he said he supposedly saw on the clock 22:15, which probably was right, because like I said, she could not run. And she got away with it, and she passed because it was a lot of people saying that happens every time my PT test comes. Our sergeant for genuinely does make a mistake. Was that a genuine mistake? No, that was a flat out lie. I'm putting her on blast. That was a lie for her to pass. But you know, karma comes back, because you can't be lying like that when it comes to the real army. The real army, that's automatic chapter. If you don't pass your very first PT test, that's the chapter. So wherever she is, she's home. She's back home now. Only she for real got her stuff together. What is your MOS? 42 Alpha. Am I going back in the army as a 42 Alpha? I seriously doubt it, because my drill sergeant told me, he said the people who come back after the 6 months and come back as a 42 Alpha come back to the same exact company they left, which in that case would be Mac Charlie company. And I do not want to see any of those drill sergeants ever again. I do not want to go back to Charlie company. And it'd be my luck. I'd be like, cause I know some people saying something like, oh, you can raise up the company commander about you changing companies. So if they really want you to, they can change your companies. But knowing my company commander, he was like, no, you gonna stay here. Like, all depends on him. And I don't want to take that chance for him to deny me from changing companies. Okay, so I'll be able to get my phone at Fort Jackson. Again, like I said, that's the last comment. Like I said, I'm gonna go through my Gmails and make sure I didn't miss any comments either. They supposed to give it to you every phase, but they don't. And if y'all have any more questions about basic training, AIT, Fort Jackson, South Carolina, I can answer them, because that's where I was for 5 months of my life. I forgot to mention, I'm just gonna throw this out here, I forgot to add that in my video I made about why I'm not in the army anymore, that video, and I was talking about Mr. Zuzu. I forgot to mention Mr. Zuzu actually did end up getting fired. He actually did get fired, and I saw him one day at sick call, talking about, so hey Reed, like talking to me like we was friends or something. Hey Reed, I was like, hey Mr. Zuzu. He was like, yeah, I'm here, I work here now, I work at the hospital, cause you know that job was temporary anyway. So yeah, like I don't work, I'm not a teacher anymore, but how are you doing? I'm just like, I'm getting medically discharged. He was like, oh, is that so? I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm not graduating with my platoon. Oh, okay, well have a good day, I gotta go. Just like, all right. That's what I wanted to say. Oh God, I wanted to say that, cause I don't know why you talking to me like you didn't just recommend, like you didn't recommend me for UCMJ, like you didn't get me kicked out of class, like you would never change. You know, that's why I'm not in Germany to this day, because he's that man. But everything happened for a reason. I'm not saying y'all gonna get recycled and chaptered out, but you know, I remember at basic they used to kind of threaten us, talking about, yeah, you're gonna get if you do the XYZ, you're gonna get a chapter. And my friend used to always say like, oh, they're always talking about how you're gonna get chaptered and stuff, but they need people in the military, because you know, so a lot of people, like normal people, like civilians, like the normal American, not like it's very rare for people to join the military. Everybody go to college or whatever, you know. Yeah, they're not so quick to kick you out. That's not true. They will chapter you out. So don't get complacent thinking that the military needs you. The military does not need you. That's the mindset we had. Even though I wasn't bad in basic anything, but that's kind of like the mindset I did still have in the back of my head. I was like, well, they ever hear always talking about how I'm replaceable and how they're gonna chapter me out. Well, they can chapter us out and stuff like that, but not everybody. You know, it's very rare for people to join the military. You know, I was kind of like thinking like what she had said, but no. There's a lot of cases I see people getting chaptered out and kicked out. Like I said, it's easy, especially once you get that EIT. All you have to do is fail that bitch twice. You're gone. You could have been a perfect angel. That military check gone once you fail that test. Being a 42 Alpha. Again, you hear I put out there being a 42 Alpha. Because I know somebody, I forgot his MOS, but he's in Virginia, his AIT, and he said it's not like that. Because there's nowhere in the regulation with them that says you have to pass your test with an 80%, so they can still pass with a 70 and stuff like that. I don't know why it's so hard now to be a 42 Alpha. What the case may be with Fort Jackson. Fort Jackson, South Carolina is just a whole nother breed. That's all I gotta say with that in general. Bye.